What's up, YouTube? Deep South here. This is a support video for my good friend Hancock Brewer. He's doing a 357 or 357 400 sub contest. And he wants us to show him something different, something neat, something cool. First, I want to say thank you, Hancock Brewer, for supporting my channel from the day that you subscribed to me. You subscribed to me, and ever since then you've been a big supporter of mine, and I really do appreciate that, and I hope I can return the favor. Doing this as a video support more than anything else for you. Prizes are great, but you know, that's not what this is for. I'm not really in this for the contest. You know, I want to do something for you because you've been such a good supporter for me. And saying that, if you're not subscribed to him, please subscribe to Hancock Brewer's channel. You won't be disappointed. Very, very good guy. Supports all the small channels out here. So, to show you something cool, most of my subs know that I like coffee, and I collect coffee pots. In 2006, I went to Egypt to see a total solar eclipse of the sun. And one of the places I was staying was on the coast of the Mediterranean. And outside of where I was staying, on the beach, right out, which is part of the desert, the Sahara Desert comes right up to the Mediterranean, was a tribe of Bedouin tribesmen. They're nomads, Egyptian nomads. They're all through the Middle East, but the Egyptian nomads, Bedouin tribes, are just really, really cool. And so I spent an evening with them, and we brewed coffee their way. And what they did was they took green coffee beans, roasted them over the fire, ground them, then made coffee in this pot. I had to have this pot. It was such a cool night, just hanging out at the edge of the desert, on the edge of the Mediterranean Sea. The ocean or sea? It's a sea, I think. It was just so cool. You know, they had a tarp up, their type tarps, and then they had rugs all laid out under it, and we made coffee. And we made coffee in this. And I traded them something for it. I really, honestly do not remember what I traded for it. Probably cash. But I always like cash. But this is a very, very neat pot, and it's solid brass. And I have no idea how old it is. Don't care. It wasn't about that. It wasn't about the value of it. It was about the value. It was the value of that evening spent under their tent, brewing coffee, the way that they've done since coffee was discovered. You know? If you go back, I think the history of coffee was Bedouin tribesmen were out with their goats, and they noticed their goats freaking out after eating some berries, which ended up being coffee beans. And so I guess they wanted to imitate the goats or whatever they wanted to do. Whatever was tripping the goats out, they wanted some of it. So they started eating the berries or roasting the berries. But that's how coffee was discovered, supposedly. So that was what it was about for me. Drinking coffee under the stars, on the edge of the desert, on the edge of the Mediterranean, hanging out with Bedouins that had been there for generations and generations and generations. So this was my interesting piece of kit, and one day I will be using this in a video, and I will be doing the coffee the same way that we did it in Egypt. From the green beans, the roasting, the grinding, and the brewing in this, of how we did it. So Mr. Brewer, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope this is what you want. Congratulations on your 357 400 subs. I think this is what you wanted. I was kind of confused about the contest. I don't know if I'm doing this for the 357 or the 400. It doesn't matter. Like I said, I'm not in this for the contest. I'm in it to show you support. So there's my piece of cool stuff. Hope you like it. Peace. Stay strange. Take care. Adios.